What is up, fam? Welcome back to the channel where we dive headfirst into movies so toxic they make your ex look like a saint. Today we are unpacking a thriller that dropped recently and literally broke the internet. You know those movies where you think you know what's going on, and then the plot slaps you in the face with a metal chair? Yeah, this is one of those. We're talking about rich people, creepy mansions, and a job interview that turns into a fight for survival. If you've ever complained about your boss, trust me, after watching this, you'll be Employee of the Month just to avoid this mess. Let's get TKing Chuan down to business and see how a simple cleaning gig turned into a KHTLT straight fire. Crime scene. The movie opens with a scene that screams red flag. We see a massive, luxurious staircase, and someone is dragging a body bag down it like it's laundry day. Blood is smearing everywhere. No context, just vibes. Then, we cut back to the beginning to see how we got here. Meet our main girl, Millie the maid. She's currently living out of her car, eating ramen that hasn't been cooked properly. And she's one missed payment away from being Baimao deleted from society. She's an ex-con, which means her resume is looking a little dusty and nobody wants to hire her. She is desperate, hungry, and willing to scrub toilets for a living. Then, the universe throws her a bone. She lands an interview at the Winchester mansion. This house is huge, modern, and smells like money and secrets. She meets the lady of the house, Nina the diva. Nina is beautiful, rich, and looks at Millie like she's a piece of gum stuck to her shoe. The interview is weirdly short. Nina asks 0 questions about Millie's criminal record, which is sus immediately. If a rich lady hires you without a background check to live in her house, you are not an employee. You are a victim in training. But Millie is broke, so she takes the job. Millie moves in, and her room is in the attic. It's small, creepy, and here's the kicker. The door only locks from the outside. If that isn't the biggest run girl run sign in history, I don't know what is. But Millie is just happy to have a bed. Then she meets the husband, Andrew, the golden boy. This guy walks in looking like a Disney prince who invested in crypto. He's handsome, charming, CEO of a tech company, and treats Millie with basic human decency, which confuses her because his wife, Nina, it is a total nightmare. And when I say nightmare, I mean GD cringe, extra level crazy. Nina makes messes on purpose just to watch Millie clean them up. She spills wine on white carpets, throws spaghetti on the floor like a toddler, and screams for no reason. She's giving Karen on steroids. Meanwhile, Andrew is out here apologizing for his wife, looking sad, and telling Millie that Nina has mental health issues. He drops a bomb. Nina once tried to drown their daughter in the bathtub. BXT, Ang Chabajia. Surprise, shoddy. Now Millie sees Andrew as this tragic hero stuck with a psycho, and she starts catching feelings. Big mistake. Huge. The movie turns into a forbidden romance drama. Millie and Andrew start getting close. He buys her gifts, they share secret glances, and Millie starts thinking she's about to pull a top 1 server move. Steal the husband, get rid of the wife, and inherit the mansion. She starts sabotaging Nina, hiding her meds, and gaslighting her back. Millie thinks she's out playing everyone, playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. But oh, honey, you are playing yourself. One day, Millie gets curious. She starts digging into Nina's past and finds out some details that don't add up. She realizes that the mental breakdown story has more holes than Swiss cheese. She finds out that the attic room wasn't a guest room. It was Nina's prison. And here comes the plot twist that hits harder than Monday morning. Nina isn't the crazy one. Nina is the victim. All that acting out, the messes, the screaming, she was trying to get fired. She was trying to warn Millie to get out while she still could. The real villain, it's Andrew the golden boy. The man is a certified psychopath. He gets off on controlling women, locking them in the attic, and torturing them psychologically until they break. He didn't hire Millie to clean. He hired her to be the replacement. He's bored of torturing Nina and wants a fresh toy. The mask falls off, and Andrew reveals his true Tramkui final boss form. He's cold, calculated, and terrifying. He locks Millie in the attic, and now she realizes that the lock on the outside wasn't a design flaw. It was a feature now. Millie is trapped, but Andrew forgot one thing. Millie isn't some fragile socialite. She's an ex-con who survived prison. She has street smarts that money can't buy. She realizes she needs an ally. She manages to communicate with Nina. The 2 women, who spent the first half of the movie hating each other, realize the real enemy is the man in the designer suit. It's time for a girl power team up, and things are about to get ket ellent lit savage. Millie decides to play the game. She pretends to be broken. She cooks Andrew his favorite dinner, acts submissive, and makes him think he's won. Andrew, being the narcissist he is, eats it up. He thinks he's the alpha, the king of the castle, but while he's enjoying his steak, Millie unlocks the door for Nina. The climax is pure chaos. The two women corner Andrew in the bedroom. He laughs at them, thinking he can take them. But he underestimated the rage of two women who have been gaslit for months. They go to town on him. We're talking vases to the head, fire extinguishers to the ribs, the whole 9 yards. It's a messy, brutal fight where Andrew gets absolutely wrecked. He realizes too late that he's not the hunter anymore. He's the prey. They manage to overpower him, drag his sorry self upstairs, and throw him into the attic room. And the most satisfying sound in the world, the click of that lock from the outside. The ending is justice served cold. Do they call the cops? No, that's too easy. They leave him there. The movie jumps forward a few months. The house is quiet. Nina has her life back. And Millie is walking out the front door with a bag full of cash and a new car, looking like a queen. We see a quick shot of the attic window where a bearded, disheveled Andrew is screaming for help, but nobody is listening. He's living the nightmare he created for them. It's poetic, it's dark, and it's totally out-trend. So, the lesson of the day, kids, if a man seems too perfect, check the attic. And never underestimate the cleaning lady. This movie was a wild ride from start to finish, proving that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones with the nicest smiles. If you enjoyed this recap and love seeing toxic men get what they deserve, smash that like button until it breaks. Subscribe to the channel so you don't bay Mao from our notification squad, and hit the bell icon. Comment down below, would you survive a night in the Winchester house? Or would you be running for the hills in the first 5 minutes? Let me know. See you guys in the next video. Stay safe and check your locks. Peace out.